Imagine standing at the start of a journey that could define your entire financial future. Right now, you're at a crossroads, one that so many people pass by without even realizing. But you're here, and that means you're ready to take control. You're ready to create a future that isn't dictated by rising prices or economic uncertainty. You're ready to start investing, not only to protect what you have, but to build something extraordinary. Let's talk about why 2024 is the year to do it. Everywhere we look, we're surrounded by change. Inflation is climbing. You can feel it in every trip to the grocery store, every utility bill. It's as if our money just doesn't stretch as far as it used to. And that can feel like a huge, overwhelming problem, right? But here's the thing. Investing is how you turn that challenge into an opportunity. Rather than watching your money lose value, you can put it to work. Imagine every dollar you invest as a little engine, working tirelessly for you, compounding and growing over time, turning today's small efforts into tomorrow's wealth. And let me tell you, this is not just about making money. It's about stepping into a future you get to shape, a future where your financial security isn't left up to chance. 2024 is bringing more opportunities than we've seen in years. Think about it. Technology is advancing at lightning speed. Artificial intelligence, renewable energy, biotechnology. These fields aren't just buzzwords. They're shaping our world. And for those who dare to invest in them, they're opening doors to incredible financial growth. Just picture yourself as part of this wave, riding the growth of industries that are transforming lives and reshaping our economy. I know some of you might be wondering, but isn't investing for people with tons of money? Or maybe for the financial experts who read the market like a book? Let me stop you right there. Investing isn't about how much you start with, it's about starting period. I've seen people who started with the tiniest amounts. $10, even $5 a week, and turned that small seed into a forest. The point isn't where you start, it's that you start. Here's a powerful truth. Every journey, no matter how great, begins with a single step. That first investment, no matter how small, is a declaration. It's you saying, I believe in my future. And believe me, the rewards aren't just financial. Every dollar you invest is a step away from financial anxiety and a step toward freedom. Every investment is a choice to take back control of your life. Now take a moment to picture this. Imagine yourself a year from now, looking back at this very moment. Wouldn't it feel amazing to know that today was the day you made a decision that changed everything? Because that's what this is. You're not just investing money, you're investing in a vision of yourself that's bold, independent, and prepared for whatever life throws your way. You're choosing to stand up and say, I won't just survive, I'm going to thrive. So don't let fear or hesitation stop you. Yes, the road might seem uncertain, and there might be moments when it feels overwhelming. But that's all part of the journey. Successful investing isn't about knowing all the answers. It's about having the courage to start and the determination to keep going. It's about trusting that every small, consistent step will take you closer to financial freedom. The truth is, the best time to start was yesterday, but the second best time is today, right now. The future belongs to those who take action, to those who see opportunity in every challenge, and to those who choose to step up when others hesitate. So, let's do this together. This is the year. This is your year. Hit that subscribe button, stick around, and let's make 2024 the year you take charge of your financial future. Because the journey to wealth, to security, to freedom, it begins right here, and I can't wait to see where it takes you. 1. the top investment of 2024: knowledge and skill building. Let's get real. When it comes to creating wealth, knowledge and skills are your most powerful assets. And in 2024, these are not just investments, they're game changers. We're living in a time where skills are more valuable than ever. The economy is shifting, technology is transforming the job market, and opportunities are exploding for those who are ready to take them. So, if you're asking yourself, what's the best investment I can make this year? The answer is simple: invest in building skills that put you on the cutting edge. Imagine this: what if a year from now you could double your income simply because you learned a new skill? This isn't some far-off fantasy. It's possible, and it's happening every day. People are using their knowledge and skills to create streams of income that are independent of any single job, any single market trend, or any single economy. They're taking control by becoming valuable assets themselves. And here's the truth: when you become highly skilled, you don't just increase your income, you open up a world of opportunity and freedom. So what are the top skills you should consider in 2024? Think about fields that are booming: technology, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, blockchain, finance, data analysis, cybersecurity. These are the areas where demand is skyrocketing. Every industry today is touched by technology in some way. By mastering one of these high-demand skills, you're not just keeping up with the economy, you're positioning yourself ahead of it. Let's break it down. Imagine you decide to invest time in learning data analysis or digital marketing. Both of these fields are versatile, and they can be applied across industries. They're tools that give you leverage in nearly any career or business you choose to pursue. Suddenly, you're not limited to one path. You have options. You can freelance, start a business, or negotiate a better salary because you bring something invaluable to the table. And here's the beauty of it: you can learn these skills from the comfort of your home. You don't need a degree or years of experience. You need commitment, a computer, and access to online resources. And let me emphasize, this isn't about just taking a course or two. This is about adopting a growth mindset, a commitment to lifelong learning. Because when you're learning, you're growing, and when you're growing, you're creating value that compounds over time. Think about it like this: every new skill you acquire is a brick in the foundation of your financial future. It's something no one can take from you. The beauty of investing in knowledge and skills is that it's low cost and high reward. Many people think they need thousands of dollars to start investing, but skill building is accessible and affordable. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, and even YouTube offer high-quality courses on everything from coding to entrepreneurship, from blockchain basics to financial literacy. Imagine the power of setting aside just an hour a day to learn. Over weeks and months, that small daily investment grows into a skill that could change your life. Now maybe you're wondering, but is learning really the best investment I can make? Let's look at this from a practical perspective. If you spend $200 on a course that teaches you a high-demand skill, that $200 could turn into thousands, even hundreds of thousands, over the years as you apply what you've learned. Compare that to a pair of shoes or a new gadget. Those depreciate. Your skills appreciate. The return on investment when you're gaining knowledge is exponential, and it's one of the few investments where the risks are almost zero. You're investing in yourself, and that's something that only gets better over time. And it's not just about income. With valuable skills, you gain confidence, resilience, and independence. You're no longer bound to the whims of the job market because you have a toolkit that allows you to adapt, to thrive in different environments, and to seize opportunities as they come. You can build side hustles, start a consulting business, or even create passive income streams through the skills you master. You're setting yourself up to be not just financially stable, but financially free. So here's my challenge to you. Make this the year you prioritize learning. Pick a skill that excites you or challenges you, something that aligns with where you see yourself in the future. Maybe it's coding, maybe it's graphic design, or maybe it's a deep dive into personal finance. Whatever it is, commit to it. Imagine where you'll be in 6 months, in a year, if you just invest a bit of time each day in expanding your skills. In 2024, the top investment isn't a stock or a piece of real estate. It's the knowledge and skills you cultivate. These are the assets that will give you the freedom to shape your future. Every skill, every lesson, every insight you gain is a step toward independence. You're not just investing in skills, you're investing in a life where you control your destiny. So go out there, make that investment, and watch your world open up. Because the most valuable asset you can ever have is you. Make 2024 the year you empower yourself with knowledge, and the returns will be limitless. 2. Myth-busting, making investing accessible. Let's get something straight. Investing is not just for the wealthy. It's not just for the people sitting in corner offices or the ones with stacks of cash. It's for you. One of the biggest myths out there is that investing is only for people who already have money, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Today, I want to tear down those walls and show you that investing is accessible, achievable, and most importantly, empowering for anyone willing to start, no matter their financial background. Maybe you've heard things like, you need thousands of dollars to start investing, or if you're not a financial expert, you're bound to lose money. These myths hold so many people back from taking the first step. They create this sense of exclusivity around investing, making it feel like a game only certain people get to play. But let me tell you, investing is for everyone. The truth is, even small amounts of money, when invested wisely and consistently, can grow into something substantial over time. You don't need to be rich. You just need to start. Let's break down the myth that you need a lot of money to invest. With modern investment platforms and apps, you can start investing with as little as $5. That's right, $5. And that $5 is more powerful than you might think. Imagine putting away a small amount each week, like skipping 1 cup of coffee and putting that money into an investment. Over time, as you keep adding a little here and there, your money starts to grow. Compound interest kicks in, and suddenly your small contributions are multiplying in ways you never expected. Take a look at the power of compound growth. If you were to invest just $5 a week in an index fund, a fund that tracks the stock market's overall performance, over 20 or 30 years, that could grow to thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on market performance. This isn't magic, it's math. And it's one of the greatest tools at your disposal. You don't need a windfall to begin, you just need the willingness to commit, consistently, over time. Another myth I want to bust is the idea that you have to be a financial genius to succeed at investing. So many people think you need to know every detail of the stock market, be able to read complex charts, or understand financial jargon to make smart investments. But let me tell you, most successful investors aren't chasing stock trends or predicting market crashes. They're sticking to simple, consistent strategies that work over the long term. Investing isn't about mastering complex algorithms. It's about making informed, steady choices that align with your goals. If you've ever thought, I'm not smart enough to invest, it's time to let that go. Some of the best investors in the world are those who focus on the basics, diversifying their investments, sticking to long-term goals, and avoiding emotional decisions. And guess what? You can do that too. Start with a simple investment in an index fund, or use a robo-advisor that makes automatic investment decisions based on your goals and risk tolerance. These tools are designed to make investing accessible, so you don't have to be an expert. You just have to start. Let me share a quick story to show you what's possible. There are countless examples of people who began with next to nothing and used investing to build wealth. People who didn't come from money, who didn't have financial degrees, who didn't have insider knowledge. They just made the decision to start. They took small steps, invested what they could, and watched as their money began to grow. If they can do it, so can you. So don't let the myths hold you back. Investing is not a secret club or a privilege for the elite. It's a tool, a powerful, accessible tool that anyone can use to build a better future. Whether you have $5 or $500, whether you know every stock symbol or none at all, you have what it takes to start building wealth. Here's the thing, there's no such thing as a perfect time to start. The market will always have ups and downs, the news will always have opinions, and there will always be people who doubt. But while they're waiting on the sidelines, you can be taking action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start where you are, with what you have, and build from there. The most successful investors aren't the ones who waited for a sign. They're the ones who simply took action, even if it was just one small step at a time. So if you've been holding back because you thought investing wasn't for you, let this be your moment. Let this be the point where you say, I deserve to build wealth too. Investing is accessible, it's achievable, and it's waiting for you to step in and start your journey. You don't need a fortune, you just need the courage to take that first step. Because every dollar you invest, every small step you take, is a powerful declaration that your future matters. It's your way of saying, I believe in my financial freedom and I'm willing to work for it. The journey begins with a single step, and today is your day to take it. 3. Spotlight on 2024's high-growth industries. Now let's talk about where the real opportunities lie. We're in 2024 and the world is changing faster than ever. New technologies, shifts in global priorities, and innovations we couldn't have imagined just a few years ago are all creating incredible chances to grow wealth. This year, some industries are set to explode with potential, and positioning yourself in these high-growth sectors could be one of the smartest moves you make. Let's start with renewable energy. The world is shifting towards sustainable energy faster than ever, with governments and companies worldwide pouring billions into green initiatives. Solar, wind, and hydroelectric power are at the forefront of this transformation. Imagine being part of an industry that isn't just profitable, but also impactful, a field that's helping shape the future. As demand for clean energy surges, so do the investment opportunities. From stocks in companies developing solar technologies to ETFs focused on green energy, you have options to grow your wealth while contributing to a greener planet. This is about more than just profits. It's about being part of something larger, something that's driving the future. Next, let's talk about artificial intelligence. AI is no longer a thing of the future. It's here. And it's reshaping every industry from healthcare to finance, from retail to transportation. We're talking about technology that's transforming how we live, work, and even think. Companies that are at the forefront of AI development are seeing explosive growth, and this is just the beginning. Imagine owning a piece of a company that's creating the AI tools used in hospitals, banks, or self-driving cars. The potential is limitless. And the best part, You don't need to be a tech expert to invest in AI. There are ETFs and mutual funds dedicated to AI that make it easy to get in on this high-growth sector without needing specialized knowledge. Then there's cybersecurity. As we rely more on technology, the need for security skyrockets. Every business, every individual, every government agency is vulnerable to cyber threats, and the demand for cybersecurity solutions has never been higher. Cybersecurity companies are developing advanced tools to protect sensitive information, secure digital transactions, and safeguard privacy. By investing in cybersecurity, you're tapping into a sector that's critical to the digital age. It's a field with massive growth potential, and as long as we're connected to the internet, that demand isn't going anywhere. And let's not overlook biotechnology. Advances in genetic engineering, personalized medicine, and disease prevention are creating some of the most exciting breakthroughs in human history. The biotech industry is on a mission to solve some of the world's most pressing health issues, from cancer to rare genetic disorders. Imagine investing in a company that develops a groundbreaking treatment or cures a major illness. These are investments that could change lives. Biotechnology is risky, yes, but the rewards can be extraordinary. You don't need to invest in individual companies if that feels daunting. Biotech ETFs give you diversified exposure to this innovative, life-changing sector. Finally, fintech, or financial technology, is revolutionizing how we handle money. Fintech companies are making it easier than ever to invest, save, and manage finances. Think about how many people use digital wallets, mobile payments, and online banking. Companies creating these solutions are only getting started, and they're opening up access to financial tools for people around the globe. By investing in fintech, you're not just betting on the future of finance. You're investing in financial inclusion, making financial services more accessible to people everywhere. So how do you get started? Look for stocks, ETFs, or mutual funds that focus on these high-growth sectors. You don't have to pick individual companies if that feels overwhelming. Broad funds dedicated to renewable energy, AI, cybersecurity, biotech, and fintech give you exposure to entire industries rather than individual companies. This means you can benefit from the sector's growth without worrying about the day-to-day fluctuations of a single stock. Imagine the possibilities. Imagine being part of an industry that's not only profitable, but transformative. These sectors are where innovation, demand, and growth are converging, creating opportunities for those willing to step in. By positioning yourself in these high-growth industries, you're not just investing in stocks, you're investing in the future. You're aligning yourself with the industries that will shape our world. And in doing so, you're building a portfolio with the potential for massive returns. This is your chance to be part of something groundbreaking. Investing in high-growth industries is about foresight, about looking beyond the present and seeing what the world will need in the future. The opportunities are there, and they're waiting for people who are ready to act. So ask yourself, are you ready to take that step? Are you ready to be part of the future? Because the time is now. 2024 is your year to dive into the industries that are shaping tomorrow. These are sectors with unstoppable momentum, with demand that's only growing. You have the chance to put yourself at the forefront of this transformation, to be part of industries that are pushing boundaries, changing lives, and building the future. So let's make it happen. Let's make 2024 the year you invest not just in your wealth, but in a better, brighter world. 4. Investment vehicles, stocks, ETFs, real estate, and crypto. All right, Now that we know which industries are on the rise, let's talk about the vehicles that can take you there. Stocks, ETFs, real estate, and crypto. Each of these investment types has its own advantages, risks, and potential for growth. But here's the exciting part. You don't have to be an expert to start. These investment vehicles can all be tailored to fit your level of experience, risk tolerance, and financial goals. Let's start with stocks. Stocks are one of the most direct ways to own a piece of a company and share in its profits and growth. When you buy stock in a company, you become a shareholder. This means that as the company grows and becomes more profitable, the value of your shares can increase. Think about it. Owning stock in a company like Tesla, Amazon, or Apple means you're tied to their growth story. When they win, you win. And if you're targeting high-growth industries like renewable energy, artificial intelligence, or biotech, buying stocks in companies within these sectors could lead to substantial returns over time. But remember, stocks can be volatile. Companies can have ups and downs, so it's important to think long-term and not get discouraged by short-term fluctuations. If picking individual stocks feels overwhelming, or you want to spread your investment across a range of companies, ETFs might be your best friend. An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is like a basket of stocks. Instead of buying one company's stock, you're buying a small piece of multiple companies all at once. For example, if you're interested in renewable energy, there are ETFs focused on that sector. These funds give you exposure to a range of companies in one shot, which lowers your risk because you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. ETFs are a fantastic way to diversify, giving you the stability that comes from holding a variety of assets. Plus, they're easy to manage, and many come with low fees, making them a great option for both beginners and seasoned investors. Then, there's the real estate. Real estate has long been a popular choice for building wealth, and for good reason. When you own real estate, you own a tangible asset, something that holds intrinsic value over time. Unlike stocks or crypto, real estate tends to be more stable and less affected by day-to-day market swings. There are many ways to invest in real estate, whether it's buying a rental property, investing in commercial real estate, or even purchasing shares in real estate investment trusts, REITs. REITs allow you to invest in real estate without needing to buy property directly. It's a way to get into the real estate market with less capital and less hassle. With rental properties, you're generating passive income as tenants pay you each month. Real estate is all about cash flow stability and long-term growth. Yes, it requires more upfront investment, but it's a powerful way to build wealth over time. And now, let's talk about the wild card, cryptocurrency. Crypto is unique, volatile, and unlike any other asset we've discussed. It's a digital currency that operates on decentralized networks, and it's become one of the most talked about investments over the past decade. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a handful of other cryptocurrencies have turned early investors into millionaires. But here's the thing. Crypto is high risk. It's incredibly volatile, meaning its value can swing dramatically in a short period. If you're interested in crypto, it's essential to approach it as a small part of a diversified portfolio rather than betting everything on it. Crypto has immense potential, but it also requires a high tolerance for risk. This is a field where you should only invest what you can afford to lose, treating it as a speculative asset rather than a core investment. Each of these vehicles, stocks, ETFs, real estate, and crypto, offers unique opportunities and caters to different types of investors. Stocks and ETFs are excellent for those looking for flexibility and a straightforward way to participate in market growth. Real estate is ideal for those seeking stable, tangible assets and a source of passive income. Crypto appeals to those who are willing to take risks for potentially explosive returns. But remember, you don't have to choose just one. Diversifying across different types of assets can be a smart way to balance your risk and maximize your growth potential. Think of it as building a portfolio that can weather any storm. If the stock market dips, real estate might provide stability. If real estate faces challenges, an ETF might cushion the impact. Diversification is about creating a safety net, one that allows you to pursue growth without taking on too much risk in any one area. And if you're new to all of this, start small. There's no need to go all in right away. Maybe you put a small amount in a stock, try out an ETF, invest a little in a REIT, and explore crypto with caution. The goal is to gain experience, understand how each of these assets behaves, and build a strategy that fits your goals. So as you consider these investment vehicles, ask yourself, what kind of investor do you want to be? Are you drawn to the growth potential of stocks, the stability of real estate, the diversity of ETFs, or maybe the thrill of crypto? Whatever path you choose, remember that investing is a journey. It's about learning, growing, and building toward a future where your wealth works for you. The tools are there, the opportunities are waiting, and in 2024, you have more options than ever to create a portfolio that reflects your vision for your future. So let's take that step. Let's build a portfolio that isn't just about numbers. It's about freedom, stability, and growth. This is the year you take charge of your wealth journey. 5. The power of consistency and patience. Let's talk about two of the most underrated yet absolutely crucial aspects of investing: consistency and patience. In today's world, we're surrounded by stories of overnight successes, people who struck gold in crypto or made a fortune on a lucky stock pick. But here's the real secret to building lasting wealth. It's not about quick wins or chasing trends. It's about showing up consistently, making steady investments over time, and having the patience to let those investments grow. Imagine this: you start small, maybe just a few dollars a week. That might not seem like much, right? But consistency is a powerful thing. Week by week, month by month, those small investments start to add up. And as they add up, they begin to grow, compounding over time, turning into something much bigger than you ever imagined. That's the power of compounding, where your money earns returns, and then those returns start earning returns. It's like planting a tiny seed and watching it grow into a towering tree over the years. This journey requires patience, because real wealth isn't built overnight. Think about the greatest investors in history. They didn't make their fortunes by jumping in and out of the market, reacting to every little fluctuation. They invested in strong assets, they held onto them, and they let time do the heavy lifting. When you commit to a long-term mindset, you're giving your investments the chance to grow and evolve. You're letting the natural ups and downs of the market work in your favor rather than against you. And here's a critical point. Consistency and patience protect you from the emotional roller coaster of investing. The market goes up and down. That's just part of the journey. But if you're constantly checking your portfolio, panicking when prices dip, and selling at the first sign of trouble, you're missing out on the potential for real growth. Consistent, steady investing helps you stay calm and focused. It's the antidote to fear and impulsive decisions. When you invest regularly, you're less likely to panic when the market dips because you know you're in it for the long haul. Let's say you set up a plan to invest a fixed amount every month. Maybe it's $100, maybe it's 10, whatever amount works for you. By setting this plan, you're not trying to time the market. You're investing through the highs and the lows. And here's the beauty of it. When you buy consistently, you're buying during the dips and the peaks. And over time, this strategy can lower your average cost per share. This approach, known as dollar cost averaging, is one of the smartest ways to build wealth without trying to predict the unpredictable. But consistency alone isn't enough without patience. Patience is what allows you to stick to your plan, even when the journey gets tough. It's what helps you ride out the rough patches, knowing that every great investor has faced setbacks, challenges, and even failures along the way. Patience allows you to see the big picture. When you're patient, you're focused on the end goal, a future where you have financial security, freedom, and the means to live life on your terms. Now, patience isn't easy, especially in a world where everything is instant. We're used to quick results, instant gratification. But investing is a different game. It's about letting time work for you, allowing your investments to mature and grow. It's about knowing that there will be dips, downturns, and times when it feels like nothing's happening. And during those times, patience is what separates those who succeed from those who give up too soon. Picture this. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you look back and you see the growth, the progress. You see the impact of those small, consistent investments compounded over time. And you realize that what you've built isn't just a portfolio. It's a foundation of financial freedom, created not by luck, but by steady, patient choices. So here's my challenge to you. Commit to consistency, commit to patience. Start small if you need to, but start. Set a monthly goal, even if it's a modest one, and stick to it. Let time be your ally. Remind yourself that every contribution is a step forward. Every investment is a building block. And when the journey feels slow or when others are chasing quick wins, remember that true wealth is built over years, not days. In 2024, let's embrace the power of consistency and patience, because these are the keys that open the door to lasting wealth. These are the habits that turn ordinary investors into extraordinary success stories. With every investment you make, you're telling yourself, I believe in my future. And that belief, backed by consistency and patience, is what will take you further than any shortcut ever could. This is your journey. This is your legacy. Invest consistently, be patient, and watch as you build something remarkable over time. 6. Avoiding common mistakes. Let's face it, everyone makes mistakes, especially when they're just starting out. But the beauty of investing is that the most common mistakes can be avoided with a little knowledge and a lot of discipline. Today, I want to talk about some of the most common pitfalls that trip people up on their investment journey and show you how to sidestep them. Because while learning from mistakes is valuable, learning from someone else's mistakes is priceless. The first big mistake: emotional investing. This is what happens when we let our feelings dictate our financial decisions. Maybe you see the market drop and panic sets in. You think, I have to sell now before it gets worse. Or maybe you see a stock skyrocketing and feel the rush of, I need to buy before I miss out. But here's the truth. Emotions and investing are a dangerous mix. The market has ups and downs. It always has, and it always will. But if you're constantly reacting to those movements, you're more likely to make impulsive decisions that hurt your long-term goals. Instead, remember the power of your long-term plan. Ride out those emotional waves and keep your eye on the bigger picture. Another common mistake is trying to time the market. This is the belief that you can predict when prices will go up or down, buying at the absolute lowest point and selling at the absolute highest. It sounds appealing, right? But here's the reality. Even the experts, the seasoned professionals, struggle to time the market accurately. Trying to buy low and sell high every time is nearly impossible. Instead of chasing the perfect moment, focus on consistent investing. Whether the market is up, down, or somewhere in between, keep contributing. Remember, time in the market beats timing the market. Over the years, your investments will benefit from compounding, regardless of short-term fluctuations. Now let's talk about lack of research. Imagine hearing a hot stock tip from a friend or reading an article that says, "This is the next big thing." It's easy to get swept up in the hype and throw your money at something just because it sounds promising. But investing based on hearsay or hype can lead to disaster. Before you invest, take the time to understand what you're putting your money into. Look at the company's fundamentals, its growth potential, its competition. Ask yourself, is this something I believe in for the long term? Do your own research and make informed decisions. Investing isn't gambling. It's about making educated choices that align with your goals. One mistake I see a lot: neglecting diversification. If all your money is in one stock or one asset class, you're taking on a lot of unnecessary risk. Imagine investing everything in a single company, only for that company to face hard times. It's a recipe for disaster. Diversification, spreading your investments across different assets, is like building a safety net. Stocks, bonds, ETFs, real estate, and even some alternative assets can all play a role in a well-balanced portfolio. Diversification doesn't eliminate risk, but it reduces it by ensuring that if one area dips, others can help stabilize your overall returns. Another big one is ignoring fees. Fees might seem small, but over time, they can eat away at your returns. From trading fees to management fees, these costs add up. If you're investing through a broker or fund, make sure you understand the fee structure. Look for low-cost funds and consider platforms with minimal fees. Remember, every dollar you save on fees is a dollar that continues to work for you in your portfolio. And finally, not having a plan. Investing without a plan is like getting in a car without knowing your destination. You might move forward, but you'll end up lost or going in circles. Your investment plan doesn't have to be complicated. It just needs to define your goals, risk tolerance, and timeline. Are you investing for retirement, a home, education? Having a clear goal will guide your choices and keep you grounded when emotions or market movements threaten to pull you off course. Here's the takeaway: mistakes are a part of every journey, but the more aware you are of common pitfalls, the more prepared you are to avoid them. Remember that investing is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be moments of doubt, times when you feel uncertain or tempted to make rash decisions. But with a well-thought-out plan, the discipline to stick to it, and the wisdom to avoid common mistakes, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. So let's avoid these common traps together. Let's build wealth with strategy, patience, and purpose. Because the less time you spend fixing mistakes, the more time your money has to grow. And that's how you turn investing from a gamble into a journey toward financial freedom. Stick to your plan, keep learning, and remember, every wise decision you make brings you closer to the life you're building. Avoid the mistakes, stay the course, and let time work its magic. 7. Harnessing emerging technologies. Now let's talk about something truly exciting: emerging technologies. We're living in a world where technology is advancing at a rate we've never seen before. Artificial intelligence, blockchain, machine learning, and other groundbreaking innovations aren't just buzzwords. They're transforming industries, shaping our economy, and creating investment opportunities that didn't exist even a few years ago. And here's the incredible part. By harnessing these technologies, you can elevate your investing game, stay ahead of the curve, and tap into some of the most promising areas of growth in today's world. Let's start with artificial intelligence, or AI. We've seen AI become a central force in almost every industry. Healthcare, finance, retail, transportation. It's improving efficiency, making data-driven decisions possible, and even reshaping customer experiences. But AI isn't just transforming industries, it's also changing how we invest. Today, there are AI-driven investment platforms, robo-advisors that analyze massive amounts of data, find patterns, and recommend investments tailored to your goals. These platforms make investing more accessible, especially for beginners, by providing personalized advice and helping you build a diversified portfolio without needing in-depth market knowledge. Imagine having a financial advisor powered by the same technology used by the world's biggest companies. That's the power of AI in investing. Then there's blockchain technology. Blockchain is the foundation of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but it's so much more than that. At its core, blockchain is a decentralized, secure way of recording transactions, which has the potential to revolutionize industries far beyond just digital currencies. Think of supply chain management, where blockchain can track goods from production to sale, or finance, where it can make transactions faster and more secure. For investors, this means new avenues of growth. You can invest in cryptocurrencies directly or look for companies that are leveraging blockchain to innovate in areas like logistics, healthcare, or digital security. The technology behind blockchain is still young, and that means early adopters have the chance to get in on the ground floor of something transformative. And let's not forget machine learning. Machine learning is what allows computers to learn and improve over time without being explicitly programmed. In finance, it's already being used to predict market trends, manage risks, and even detect fraudulent activities. Imagine having access to machine learning algorithms that can analyze years of market data and provide insights that would take a human analyst months to uncover. Machine learning tools can help you identify patterns, spot opportunities, and avoid potential pitfalls in the market. And it's not just reserved for big firms or institutions. Machine learning technology is increasingly available to individual investors through apps and platforms. With machine learning, you don't have to be a data scientist to benefit from deep market insights. Emerging tech also brings us innovations like big data analytics. In today's digital world, we produce an unimaginable amount of data every day. Companies now use big data to make strategic decisions, target customers, and optimize operations. For investors, this translates into a gold mine of insights. By analyzing trends in big data, investors can better understand consumer behavior, industry growth, and even potential investment risks. It's like having a map that shows you where the opportunities and obstacles lie before you even start the journey. Big data is empowering investors to make informed, data-driven decisions rather than relying solely on guesswork or intuition. But harnessing emerging technologies in investing isn't just about tools and platforms. It's also about being aware of where the future is heading. These technologies aren't just influencing how we invest, they're influencing what we invest in. Think about sectors like renewable energy, biotech, and fintech. Each of these industries is being transformed by advancements in technology, and early investments in these sectors could lead to massive returns as they continue to grow. By keeping an eye on technology-driven industries, you're positioning yourself in areas with high potential for long-term growth. Now let's address an important point. Emerging technologies come with risks. These are new, sometimes volatile fields, and the companies at the forefront can experience rapid changes. But here's the good news. By combining these technologies with a diversified strategy, you can minimize your risk. For example, you can use AI-driven platforms to diversify your investments, incorporate blockchain-related companies in a broader tech portfolio, or leverage machine learning to identify low-risk, high-potential stocks. When you harness these tools wisely, you're not just riding the wave of innovation, you're building a more resilient, future-ready portfolio. So, how do you start harnessing emerging technologies today? If you're new to this space, begin by exploring AI-powered investing apps or robo-advisors that can guide you with personalized investment strategies. For those interested in blockchain, consider diversifying with a small allocation to cryptocurrencies or stocks in companies that are using blockchain in innovative ways. And remember, you don't need to be a tech expert. These tools are designed to make advanced investing accessible to anyone willing to learn. Imagine the power of combining traditional investment wisdom, like patience, diversification, and consistency, with cutting-edge technology that amplifies your ability to make informed, strategic choices. You're not just investing in the present, you're preparing yourself for the future. The world of investing is evolving, and emerging technologies are the key to keeping up, adapting, and thriving in this new landscape. In 2024, make a commitment to embrace these tools, explore these opportunities, and harness the power of technology to take your investing to the next level. Because the future isn't waiting, and the investors who recognize and leverage these advancements today will be the ones leading the way tomorrow. So let's take that leap. Let's harness the power of technology and transform the way we invest, grow, and build a brighter future. All right, here we are. You've learned the steps, the strategies, the mindset shifts, all the keys to building a powerful and lasting investment journey. But now, there's just one thing left to do. Take action. Because none of this knowledge, none of these strategies, none of these insights will mean anything if you don't take that first step. This is your invitation, your challenge, your moment to begin building the future you've been dreaming of. Think about where you want to be a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years. Imagine looking back and knowing that today was the day it all started, the day you made the decision to invest in yourself, your future, and your freedom. Because that's exactly what investing is. It's a commitment to your own growth, your own security, your own dreams. Every dollar you invest, every step you take is a declaration that you believe in what you're capable of achieving. Maybe you're feeling a bit of hesitation. Maybe there's still a voice in your mind saying, "What if I make a mistake? What if I'm not ready?" But here's the truth. You don't have to be perfect to start. None of us are. Every great investor started somewhere, faced setbacks, and learned along the way. Mistakes are part of the journey. They're proof that you're growing, trying, and moving forward. So don't wait for the perfect time or perfect knowledge. Start where you are, with what you have, and commit to learning as you go. Start small if you need to. Open an account, set aside a modest amount each month, explore a few stocks, an ETF, maybe a real estate fund. Commit to building that balanced portfolio we talked about. Invest in yourself, join a community, and keep learning. Every small step adds up, and every investment you make today is a building block for a future of freedom, security, and opportunity. And as you begin, remember to stay patient, stay disciplined, and stay focused on the long term. Wealth isn't built overnight. It's built with steady, intentional actions that compound over time. When the market has ups and downs, when you feel uncertain, remind yourself of why you started and trust the process. The journey to financial freedom isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. So here's your call to action. Don't just think about investing, do it. Start today. Open that account. Set that goal. Take that first step, no matter how small. This is your year. This is your moment. And you have everything you need to succeed. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. There are communities, resources, and tools to guide you every step of the way. And I'll be here too, sharing insights, strategies, and support to keep you on track and moving forward. So, let's do this together. Let's make 2024 the year you took control of your financial future. The year you started building a life on your terms, because the best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time, today. If this video inspired you, if you're ready to make that commitment to your future, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and let's keep building this journey together. Let's create a future where you're free, where you're secure, where you're living the life you've dreamed of. It all starts now. The future is yours. Go out and claim it.